Now, students, I'm going to have a go at the cladding, the solid cladding that we would put along here on those core areas. Okay, and so what I'm going to use for those is a Kingspan panel, and so I have downloaded from the NBS Vim library. Um, okay, that quad core panel. Um, like so. And so these come in as not a family, as a project as such, and you're getting all the various different varieties of them there in 3D. That's how they look. So if you want to pick one of those uh, from the from the selection here and get it into your project rather than moving them all in, then what you can do is pick one like so, put it onto the copy clipboard, open up your project. Okay, let's just get around to the front here and paste it in. So just paste it from the copy clipboard, and these are all the various different materials that come with this, and there it is there. Okay, now if I go over into architectural wall, hit the drop down box here, and hit this drop down box here, you can see now I've got a 60mm panel and 45mm panel in there. Okay, so that's how you would get these panels. I'll put that family, I'll put that project up on Yammer, so you can download it from there. But that's the process. Otherwise, you're going to move them all in, and you're just bulking up the size of your using transfer project standards. But you're just bulking up the size of your file. You don't really need to do that. Now, the second part of this is that these are actually sitting on frames, so this gives you kind of a little idea of so in this case here, and you can see roughly the length of the panels. So they are that sandwich panel. So they're lifted by the crane and then slotted into place, and then each of the fixings is fixed in that way. So I'm going to use that horizontal style, if you like, of the panel going in, like so. He'll get up in the ladder now, and he pop rivets these into place like that. Okay, so that's roughly how that works. Now, so what we need is a particular type of fixing, subframe fixing system, and we're going to be fixing it onto the wall as such. All right, so we need a particular type of column style rail to do this. And so what I've done is I've gone into the structure here, into column, into load family, and I'll go through this all with you now. So it's in the UK library, it's into structural columns, it's into light gauge steel, and the one I'm doing is that one there. Okay, it's the furring hatch channel, and I'll show you why, because I have this open. You can see it, so I can fix these using this kind of flap at the side and the side. I can uh, uh, gun fix those in or bolt them in or which screw them in, whichever I want to do. And then on the raise section here, this is where I would fix the panel into here. All right, so that's rather than fixing this directly into the wall, you fix a subframe system, which gives you more flexibility in terms of that. So I would load that into the project, and then back into my project here and into the ground floor plan. Okay, so here it is here, and I'm going to go structure column, making sure that it's a vertical column. Okay, and if you can't see the profile, it's because you probably have slanted column on here. Select the one that you want. Okay, and if I zoom in a bit here, you can see it's on the end of my cursor there. See that? All right. So I'm going to come over roughly to about, I think it's about here. Okay. Now, what I need to do is, you can see it's giving me a little warning here. So I'm going to go into 3D. So just come around the corner here. and we'll take a look at that. There it is down there. Pick it. Say, right, I want you to go up to, in my case, it's up to parapet level 9, which is up to the very top. And I want you to go from the ground level. Okay, and then I can put in a minus 150 here, just for the sake of it there. All right, so there's that. Now, once I've got that in, I can now go back into my ground floor plan and just hit copy. And I'm going to pick that like so, and then I'll come across 900. Okay, so I'll do these in 900ths. To get that framing system in place. And as you could see, I already have it on the other wall there. And then the last one, yeah, I'll just stick it in here. Okay, now if I take a look at that, you can see now I've got my subframing system in the whole way along that. Now the Kingspan wall is, the Kingspan panel is actually comes as a wall, all right? So I can go back in here. And I'm going to draw this clockwise. And the reason I draw it clockwise is so that the exterior of the panel is facing out. So I'm going to go that way around there. Into architecture, into wall. And so I can choose the 45 or the 60. It doesn't really matter. I'll choose the 60 for this occasion here. And again, it's finish face interior 150. Top constraint is going to be, for me, parapet level 9. Okay, something like that there. And then I'll just start it here. Okay, that's fine. Now, the nice thing about this is that I can go around the corner. So, yeah, let's just go around the corner here. Highlighted boundaries overlap. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just finish it there. Right, let's get in, take a look at that in 3D. All right, so there's my wall on the whole way up. And you can see that it has a little graphic indicator to say that this is a panel on top of panel, top of panel, something like that. You're going to ask me now, well, should I, again, I want to bring that down to approximately that level there. So it's going to sit in under that parapet. And again, what we do up here with all the external cladding, we have to decide with that parapet wall, but I'm not too fussed about that. What I want to do now is go back to my ground floor plan. I'm going to select that one. I'm going to say create similar, and then I'm going to start off from that point there and go all the way to the very end. Now, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to pick that, and then actually I'm going to bring it up. Right, I'm going to bring it up to roughly there. Now, we did talk about this. This is our precast cladding and whatever else. We talked about perhaps shifting that back a little bit here. And if I do that, then I can actually, I think I can, yeah, I could. I can move this in. Something like that, so it gets in tight into the neoprene strip there. Oops. Notice, did you see the way it shifted that well, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's that one. Now let's see if we can join these, if it is the similar one. So it's modify, trim this one to that one. Okay, perfect. Got my corner in there now. And then, so what I can do here again is select, create similar. And it's, yeah, something like that. All right. Now, so that's sitting on the cladding, and I've got a finish here and a finish there. Now, you can adjust those as well if necessary. Now, that's exactly what I mean. See the way the lines are coming up here, because I did not draw that clockwise. I drew it anti-clockwise. So there was a good example of that. Now, so I can repeat that through this side here and through that side there, and that will get my solid cladding in position. Okay,